Dragonfly Glaze in our March project, and we used it on, of all things, a dragonfly. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what we did, and I want to show you what it looks like on different backgrounds, okay? So it's super cool, and I did post a link up in the description for where to purchase. You can get these on Amazon. Right now, they're on sale. All 4 come in a pack, and they're on sale on Amazon. And you can also get the 4-pack at Michael's, and I think they might be on sale too. So check those 2 links out. But this is what we created in the Shattered Circle for this month, and we used Dragonfly Glaze underneath that glass, and it is spectacular. So I did want to share that with, yay! I did want to share this with you and show you what it is and what to expect from this product. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a canvas, and we're going to just paint a few different colors on the canvas, and then we're going to put a little bit of dragonfly glaze on top of each color so that you can see what it looks like on different colors and what the process is. All right, so isn't that pretty? I'm so excited. Julie, my friend Julie, gave these paints to me, this dragonfly glaze to me, probably a month or so ago, and I hadn't played with it yet, but once I did, I knew we had to make a dragonfly, right? It's so pretty. It is so sparkly, and it's like glitter without the glitter, and y'all know I hate glitter. I'm not a glitter girl. I like the look of it, but I don't want it anywhere near me. Stuff is crazy. Yes, Amy said that there's a 20% coupon at Michael's, and I think, I don't know what the sale is on Amazon, but I think both of the links that I posted up above, and I'll post them here too. Links. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going to post them in the comments too. And whoops. That way you can see that as well. And if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, there we go. So I'm posting that. I posted that in, it's trying to post. I posted it in the comments, but it's also at the very tippy top. So if you fall in love with this stuff like I did, then you can get it while it's on sale. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. One of the things I'm going to show you is I bought this. I had some rewards for Michael's. So I went in trying to spend my free money, and I bought this. I posted this today because I completely fell in love with these spring colors. I'm so ready for spring, and I completely fell in love with these colors. So we're going to use a couple of these colors under that dragonfly glaze as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down, and we're going to pick 3 or 4 colors to put on our canvas. Oh, it is still super windy here. We didn't really have anything. We had some things blow around our backyard, but we didn't have any serious problems. So it's just made a lot of noise. Okay, so let's turn the camera down. We're going to pick a couple of colors, and we're going to talk about the dragonfly glaze, and I'm going to show you how pretty it is. Hey, Lane. So let's flip this camera. Boom and boom, so that you can see up close and personal what we're doing here. There we go. Let's see. I don't think that this is that collection. This was just a value pack that they had at Michael's. I think the 2025 collection came from DecoArt. And this is DecoArt paint, but this was a Michael's pack. But look at these colors. Spectacular. I'm completely in love with these greens. And y'all know I love that. I already had that color, but it was still so pretty. I could not walk away from it. Could not walk away. All right, so I have a 4x4 canvas here. So what I want to do is just put some color. So we're going to section off, and I'm going to start with black because that is what I used underneath the dragonfly, and it really made that dragonfly glaze pop. So we're going to start with some black. Oh man, that's got a nice big nasty dried up thingamajig. Hang on. Ugh. And we're going to just paint a little section. This is a 4x12, and we're just having a little fun. We're not really going to create anything. I just want to show you how it reacts over different colors. And so we're not really creating anything sellable or doable. But we'll probably do that next week. Honey, I always remember my senior discount. I'm a discount girl, honey. If it's discounted, it's mine. So I'm going to do a little section of black. And the glaze comes in 4 colors. And the links that I posted are for all 4. It's like a little set. All right, so let's do a little piece of black. I'm going to set these colors right here so you can see them. And you guys, actually, I'm going to set them here so you can really see them. I want you to tell me what color to use next. I am going to do a section of metallic gold just because I think I want to see what that looks like. But tell me what color. Yes, 5 works better for me too. That way Steve doesn't have to come up here and make sure that I don't get kidnapped. Not that anybody wants to kidnap me, but you know. The studio is kind of close to some railroad tracks, and there's always some craziness going on around here. And so he doesn't like me to be here by myself. So we're going to try 5 o'clock for a while, and we may even go earlier. So we'll see how it works. I want it to be convenient for everybody, but especially for me. So anywho. So we're going to start with black. So you want to do the pink, teal. We're definitely doing teal. Let me rinse and let's do, okay, light teal or dark teal. This is peacock teal and then sea breeze. So which of those colors? Maybe let's do the darker one. Let's do that. Let me rinse. I should have not started with black because now it is, yeah, the light green too, or that one, I'm thinking for sure. So let's rinse and do some teal. This is actually, I'm so excited about that, Judy. You have no idea. This is peacock teal, one of my faves. So let's get a little bit of that. And we'll do a section of teal. We can do bunches of colors, however many will fit. All right, so let's just come close. So we have more space to do more colors. I am going to leave a white section, just a small section of white too, so you can see that it needs color underneath. All right. There's a little teal, peacock teal right there. All right, let's see. Now let's do, I'm going to go ahead and do the gold because I don't want to forget, because I do want to see what it looks like with the metallic gold. Hey, Kathy. So let's do, this is Splendid Gold by DecoArt, Dazzling Metallics. And let's do a little section of that. Probably should have painted some black under there, but that's okay. We'll get the job done. So let's do a little piece of that. We'll be able to tell. All right, metallic gold. And hey, everybody. Let's do this crazy green. What do you think about that? It's kind of a citron. It's actually called citron green. So let's try a little bit of that. And then we'll do some pink too. Citron green. See what that looks like. Jackie, I only had 2 of these colors. I had and they were both the teals. I didn't have any of these colors. It's a 12 pack. And the only colors out of this whole 12 pack I had were peacock teal and the sea breeze. Because you know, if it's a tealy blue, I probably already have it. But 10 of them I did not have. All right, let's do the citron. This is so pretty. It just is spring. Doesn't it just scream? Scream spring. I can't use my words. It just says, welcome spring. I am counting the days. Counting the days. All right, let's rinse that. And let's try this coral blush. And we'll do a pink too. Let's try that. I know that citron is delicious. Black base coat, ultra black base coat. Cool. So this is coral blush. Let's get that citron out. That came from Michael's. This 12 pack came from Michael's. I had some rewards that were about to expire, so I had to go find something to buy. Get free. Look at that. That's a pretty color too. All right, I gotta remember to leave some space for white. Or just to leave it blank. All right, we're gonna do this last color, pink. This is called Carousel Pink. I know it's already better too, Camille. Hey, Julie. So this is our last color because I'm going to leave a little bit of white. And this is, again, Carousel Pink. All right, so let's stir, 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 rinse, rinse, rinse. I haven't ordered it yet, Lee. I've just been doing so much stuff. We have our spring challenge coming up, and I've just been crazy busy over here, but I am gonna order it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, Carousel Pink. I've got to order some paint for our live event anyway, so we'll leave that one little spot at the end for just doing it straight over, because I did put a coat of white on this canvas because I had sketched on it. I don't know if you could see that, but I had sketched a little something on it previously, so I painted white over it. So it does have a fresh coat. All right, so there is the Carousel Pink. Let's get this dry. I'm gonna push this away. Let's get our striped colors dry, and then we're gonna talk about the dragonfly colors. They're so pretty, aren't they? Let's get it dry. Okay, so let's real quick, while I'm drying this, talk about these colors, because the glaze comes in 4 colors, or the 4-pack. It's 4 different colors. Kim just probably why he carries a new decorative color. I don't know, Marla. They're so crazy over there. Seems like all they have in their store now is like stuff you'd get at Walmart. What is this year's spring challenge? Oh, it's going to be a surprise, but it definitely, like Catherine said, is definitely going to be something sunflower week, because that's what we do. Sunflowers in the spring, Christmas trees in the fall. Let's see. And also wanted to remind you, Leanna, that if you spend $50 right now at Michael's, you could order this through Michael's. And if you spend $50, they'll ship it to you free. I love to shop online, y'all. Going into the store makes me crazy. The only reason I went into Michael's is because I didn't know what I was going to buy. If I had something already in mind, I would have just ordered it online. All right. I know, Lee, it's crazy. Why do they have all that stuff? We're going to let this cool off. And then I'm going to get a clean plate so that you can see this. Oh, my iPad is cracked. What in the world? Y'all, I cannot be trusted with anything breakable. And I didn't crack it on purpose, I promise. All right, so I'm going to get a clean plate so you can see this. So, oh, cool, Kathy. They do have the Dragonfly Glaze at Hobby Lobby, but they don't have a set. It's separate. And I think they're like $5 a bottle. Okay, this color is called, it's hard to see, red, violet, blue. All right, so I'm going to put some of that on my plate so you can see it. And then we're going to put a little bit on each section so you can see what it looks like. All right, so this is, and you can see it's colorless, which is why when you put it on white, it doesn't really show up that well. You need a really nice color underneath. I mean, it shows the glittery aspect, but it's just not as pretty. You can judge for yourself. So this one is red, violet, blue. That's our first color. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some tape. We'll tape off a section. That way, when we're done, we can label it. And we'll take a picture so you can see what it looks like. All right, so let me do this too. Let me section all four. They had all the colors, cool. So that would be the middle, and that would be half C's and half C's. And the middle, I'm guesstimating, y'all. And half C, half C. All right. Now, let's mask off and do one color at a time so we can tell we don't run them into each other, all right? So, let's get a clean brush so we don't intermix that stuff. Well, let me just use that. So, first color, again, is the red, violet, blue shift. I'm going to get some of this out. And we're going to go across all of this, okay? So I'm just going to go in and you'll be able to see what it looks like on top. The black is spectacular. I can't wait to get to the pink. So this really shows, oh goodness, this really shows blue. It reflects blue in my opinion. We're gonna hit it with the heat and do a second coat. All right, so I'm gonna get those edges and then I'll show it to you close up. And you'll be able to see that on white, it barely shows anything. So what it looks like depends on what color is underneath. All right, let me dry this. We're gonna do a second coat and then I'm gonna show it to you up close because I'm looking and I can tell that it doesn't look like much from your point of view yet. I have some enchanted, but maybe we'll do a little test. I can tell you right now that the black and the coral are my two favorites. Right? So let's let that cool off, and we're gonna do a second coat, and then I'm gonna show it to you up close so you can see. And while that's cooling off, I'm gonna grab some of the Enchanted. I'm pretty sure I have some. Yes, I have Enchanted Magenta, and we'll do a little test of that on the side maybe. Okay. So, all right, that is still a little warm. Let's give it 1 second. Yes, that's what I used it on too, is black. So this, the wings are all enchanted on black. Or not enchanted, dragonfly glaze on the black. All right, let's do one more coat. We'll let that dry, and we'll see what we have. Use all that up. We don't want to waste it. Too expensive. All right, let me rinse that out. While that's drying, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some black real quick on that edge so we can look at the Enchanted in comparison. So let's just put a little black here. We'll let that dry too. It's testing day, right? Sometimes you need testing. Let somebody else be the guinea pig, right? I'm gonna rinse that, and we have a lot of blue on there, so we'll do the other end blue, and then we'll put the Enchanted over the top. So let's do that. That way we all know. They might be one and the same. It's just FolkArt's version of Enchanted, probably. All right, we'll let that dry. And let me show you what it looks like. I'm gonna try to look at my laptop while I'm showing you this so I can see what you see. So here you can see on the black at the end how that flashes. See how that flashes? I got black on the front side, didn't I? Let me see if I can get that off. There we go. All right, so the black is by far my favorite, but I do like the way it flashes on the coral too. Can you see that? I'm trying to wiggle it so you can kind of see the flash. The black is spectacular. All right, so next up, let's rinse and do the next color. I'm gonna pull that tape and we're gonna move down. So that one was the red, violet, blue. So next up, let's do that's not very even, is it? Press down. Next up, let's do green, gold, red. Green, gold, red. Yeah, we are just testing it on different colors to see what it looks like and see what we like the best. So this is, again, the green, gold. We'll try to keep those in order so I know what we did. Let's rinse. And thank you. You can see I peeled that one off yesterday. When they start growing out and they start catching at the end, then I start like peeling off. It's because I'm bad that way. I'm bad. Okay, this is the green, gold, red. All right, so let's do, oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am. Ugh, I keep touching that edge. This one flashes red, in my opinion. The top one flashed more blue. This one's flashing red to me. Let's see. All right. Can you see the difference in those two on the black? Let's get it dry. It needs to be dry. That dragonfly is a project inside the Shattered Circle that we did this month. I'll show it to you again in a minute. Now that is definitely flashing. Can you see when I wiggle? I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Definitely very pretty. Yeah, I'll need to do that too, Michelle. I'm actually going to take my pen, and on the side, I'm going to put, the first one was red, violet, blue. So I'm going to put, I keep touching that, red, violet, blue. Second one was green, gold, red. So green, gold, red. That way we don't mess up. This one is spectacular. We're going to get them all on and then look at it and see what we like. Next up, I didn't do that, Maria. I did not. Yes, you do, Lee. I'll bring you some. I did not go in one color because there are so many different pigments in this glaze, or it is a glaze, I guess, that I didn't figure it mattered. We'll try it on this color and see if it makes a difference. So the next one up, we're going to use blue, green, gold. Let me write it down. Blue, green, gold. We'll smash that down. Let's rinse. It does show up more on the black, but it actually, in person, if you do this for yourself in person, it does show up on all the colors. It's just different. You can definitely see, like the top one, I don't know if you can see, but the top one reflects kind of a blue, and you can see that little sparkle of blue in all the colors. But definitely black is the one it shows up best. Okay, so what I say? Blue, green, gold. Yes. Let's use this one. Blue, green, gold. That one's got a lot of juice in it. Let's get this one done. This one is really flashing gold. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's go in one direction. We'll get it on and then go in one direction. This one's definitely gold. Green, kind of a green gold though, just like it says. So we'll go in one direction. It doesn't really, I'm not seeing a difference going in one direction. All right, look at that. Can you see how on the black it's really kind of showing that green gold? Love it. Let's get that dry so we can move on. The last one is violet blue green. So let's see what it looks like. All right. Let's pull her off. My lines are definitely crooked. I did not do a great job of marking that off well, but that's okay. Now let's rinse and put violet blue green. I'm going to write that on the side. Violet blue green. Let's get some of that. See what we get. All right, let's get that color. It really is. It's my favorite, but the blue, I don't know. I keep looking at that coral too. So let's do this one. Oh, yeah. This one is really blue. So pretty. It shows up pretty decent on the white too, but it just doesn't have the punch. I need more. The punch that the black does. So let's see. Yeah, this one's flashing blue too. The top one is more of a, I don't know, more of a purpley blue, I think. Let me get this dry so we can look at all of them. Yeah, I think Dixie's right. It definitely shows up on darker colors. Shows up the best on darker colors. That's why we're doing the test too, though. So we can see what it looks like. All right, now let's look at all of them. I am going to let my camera catch up so I can see what you see, because it's kind of hard if I am not following. I don't know what you can see. So let's see. I'm going to tilt it back and forth. So you can see on the black, see the difference in all those colors when I set it like that. And look on the teal color too. See how it flashes? On the lighter colors, it does flash, but not quite as much. And hardly any on the whites. So those are your colors. You can really see them on the black. That is so pretty. Oh, I used most of it up. We can test it though. Let's see what we do have. We'll scoop it all up. This is some, this is some, this is some. Let's test it like right here. Oh, it's just a plethora of color. Let's test the Enchanted. This is the deco art version, I think, of this Dragonfly Glaze. Let's check it and see. And this color is called Magenta. So let's see I know the black is delicious, isn't it? Okay, this is the magenta. Oh yeah. It's similar, but it doesn't have the sparkle, I think. It doesn't have the glitter. Let me dry it. It's hard to tell unless you dry. So pretty. Okay, so this is the Enchanted here. You can see that it does flash the magenta color, but it's not glittery like the Dragonfly. Yeah, it is not cheap, so yeah. That's why I wanted to see what it looked like over other colors to see what we could do with it. And we are going to use it next Wednesday on a project. So you'll get the full Monty. So yeah, it is different. The Enchanted is more like a clear glaze top coat. It doesn't have like that glittery effect. That, let me look at something. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. Who said something about nudie blue? Trying to find, do I have nudie blue? Am I nudie blue? Tropical blue? What is nudie blue? I know I have some. Somewhere. I did want to see. What? Midnight Garden? Is that what somebody said? Midnight Garden? Let's try that color. Yes. So, it's so pretty. I'm very pleased with what we've done. I'm going to put a little bit of this Midnight Garden, which is like a deep, dark teal. Oh, maybe so, Jen Marie. Maybe it is all of them mixed together. Let's do another dark color. I'm going to do it here on the end. And we'll test it on this color too. Because this is super dark. All right, let's get that dry. And we'll see what it looks like. It's gonna take a minute. That was super thick. Want me to do a navy as well? I think Nudie Blue, Sherry, you're going to have to buy that from DecoArt because it's really hard to find. I just bought some Prussian. Let me see. Where is that? Prussian. Where are you? Prussian. Prussian is like the darkest blue. Where are you, man? When you have Payne's, we'll do Payne's Gray. When you have too many blues and can't find anything. Yeah, I think when we used that last, I ended up buying like a case of it and selling it because it was so hard for you guys to find. But yeah, I had to get it from DecoArt. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna do it like right here. And we'll pick a color of the dragonfly and do it on all three. All right, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's get this dry. In the pack I just bought. There are two blues. There is ultramarine and there is bright blue. But there's also this peacock teal. Well, I'll show you those again in a minute. I love cushions too. All right, we'll let that cool off, and then I think what I am gonna try is that last one, which is probably my favorite, and it is the violet blue-green. I think we're gonna try that on these colors on the other side. Oh, you want me to do red, violet, blue? We'll try to do half and half. We gotta get that cooled off. Okay, we're gonna do violet blue green because it's my fave. I'll put a little bit right there. We rinse, cross hatch to get better shimmer. Okay. Well, we don't have enough space for cross hatchings, but we'll keep that in mind when we do a project. All right, this is the red. No, what is this? The red, violet, blue. I'm gonna do like half. Oh, yeah. I'm going over the top of that enchanted as well, since I have it on my plates. We'll just go for the gusto. All right, let's rinse. And next, we'll do the red. I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. This is the red, violet, blue. I'll put it over here close to me. Rinse, rinse, rinse. And we'll do that on this side. It looks really good on that midnight garden. Yeah, this just goes to show you that it definitely looks better on a dark color. So keep that in mind when you're using it. Let's get that dry and see what we think. So these are the two colors that come off blue. One's kind of a purpley blue. They're different. They're not the same. One is red violet and one is violet blue green. I'll show you. Okay, let's see if we can see what that looks like. Let me catch up to my iPad or to my phone. The top one is this color and the bottom one is that color. They're super similar. One flashes more purpley blue and the other flashes more blue. These are so cool. Still on board. And there's your Midnight Garden, Julie. Still loving it on the black. It's probably my favorite. So stinking pretty. All right, let's raise up. It does look, the navy does look like the black. It's very similar to the black. Let's raise up and talk about, ooh, hang on. This is gonna fall. Hang on 1 second. I don't want it to knock me in the head. Hang on, there we go. There we are. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Lee, are you sure you wanna have dinner with me? Looking like this? So, look, that is the black. And then we have the peacock teal. And then that's the metallic gold, really doesn't do much. That's the citron. Then the coral, the pink and white, not much. The gold pops more than anything. Hey, Nancy. And then on this side, we have the, I went over that enchanted with the violet and the red violet. So that is the Midnight Garden. And then the teal again, and then the navy. So, what do you think? And there we go. I love it on the black. It just really pops. The other colors are just me. I do like it on the pink and the teal, but it's just needs almost to have the black. Almost needs it. So probably next week when we use this in a workshop, we'll probably be doing it on something black. Right, so you can tell. So I did this for a reason. So because we use this in a project at the Shattered Circle, inside the Shattered Circle, we used it on our dragonfly. Okay, so each of these is the colors that you're seeing on black with glass on top, okay? So I wanted, it's not cheap paint, okay? It's not that dollar paint. It is a little more expensive. So I didn't want you to waste any of it on something that it's not going to give you that pop you want. Okay, so that's kind of the reason for doing this. It's just to save you some time so you can see what you're gonna get. So pretty.